This is Piper the Sailor Man, Sailor the Piper Man, coming to you tonight. It's late night. Got the TV on, so just listening to some of the news, and I'm gonna call this video Chess Life. Life is chess. As you know, Ukraine played the wrong hand, made the wrong move. You never let your enemy know what you're gonna do. You don't say it. You don't tease them. And what happened was both of those rulers, the Ukrainian leader, and of course the dictator Russia, had big egos. The last thing I was hearing was the young men were not allowed to leave the Ukraine. They had to stay and fight. And my question was, he has some balls to say that. He's willing to die. And that mentality is so romantic, archaic, to stay and fight. You're telling a young man that hasn't lived his life, 17, 18, to throw his life away because you didn't know how to play the chess game with a Russian? My question is, why would you want to become part of the EU? Why did not stay neutral? Why did he want to become a NATO? Why was there so much crime rampant in the Ukraine? You gotta look at. You knew what Putin was from the get-go. Soviet Socialistic Republic. He was born in it. He believed in it. He rose up the ranks in it. And he was empowered by it. Julie, you didn't expect him to give in. He was shaped, formed, developed by that system. Now, did that make it right for him to want to go into that country and take over it? Well, let's backtrack to history. Catherine the Great captured Ukraine, was let go. Then the Tsar Nicholas grabbed it again. Then when the communists took power, Lenin gave it its independence. Then, after World War II, it was once again one of the satellites. Not only that, but the other countries were satellite. And people blaming Biden. Why is he not doing much? Why isn't he taking the lead on this? Personally, I don't particularly like him as president of the United States, but whoever's advising him doing a pretty good job. I know you saying what? The emotional thing is to get involved, go in there, show American might, but we don't know everything behind the scenes. We don't know everything that's going on in foreign policy, nor in our military organization. Not only that, we're dealing with a nuclear power.
How many Ukrainians do you expect to flee the country, and what's happening in the neighboring countries? We just talked a
And
little
when you
bit
deal
about
with a
how
nuclear
they've been
power,
successfully
China,
crossing the border
Soviet Union,
into
you have to be
Romania.
real
There's a
careful.
lot of folks in Ukraine doing that. What kind of resources can be brought to bear
Was
in those countries
Ukraine
to
going to
address
be a
these
rising
concerns?
power? Maybe. It would have joined the EU? Maybe. Oftentimes, two big guys on the block, they deal with each other, they call a truce, and then there's a third party coming up, young guy, who wants to make a name for himself and starts making noise, and the two big guys come to agreement. You need to beat him down a little bit, put him in his place. And essentially, I think that's what's going down. Whatever attempts Ukraine had in its mind, it's been set back for 20 years. It's no longer going to rise. It's no longer going to be a threat to the Soviet. And I expect the Soviets to pull back. Regardless who takes power, that's a lesson that the Russians, unless they plan to take the whole thing, but if they plan to back off, if they do back off, the reason is that they went in, they got what they wanted, which is the uranium, and showing the world, hey, we just flexed our muscles. If we wanted to, we could take these guys out and some. So not only that, it could be an ego demonstrating his strength, and and this guy's got a martyr complex. He wants to die to become a martyr. I don't know. I'm just looking at the things they are. If Russia goes in, does severe damage, then pulls back, and I think that's the card that Putin needs to play. He looks a really tough guy. When he sits on the table, people are gonna listen and hear, and the European Union is a rising power. Yet they were not ready. So I assume after this lesson, they're going to arm themselves. They're going to arm themselves. And they're going to gain military strength. And the Americans played their cards right. They didn't get totally involved themselves. No more lives. I mean, we got into this thing of wanting to be the policeman of the world. Who said that we have to police the world? Where do we get the notion? Not from the Monroe Doctrine, but I think Biden's playing the right cards. If Russia stops, if Russia continues to gain other satellites, then we play a bad game of chess. It's a chess game. What kind of move is China gonna make? You know? What kind of move is Israel and the United States going to make? The U.S. is getting itself involved in Africa. You already got troops there. You already got bases there. I guess the next play is going to be in Africa. This is Say to the Piper Man. Piper's saying, man, signing out. Remember, chess is life. Life is chess. Be careful what move you make.